Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Scribblings of Life, and on this channel I share videos on paper quilling, card making, scrapbooking and other easy DIY art forms, and the tutorials are beginner friendly. So if you are new to my channel, you can watch my older video and you will come to know more about it. So as the name of the video suggests, this video is about how I made a bulk production of these cards which I made for my Rakhi hampers this year. So as we all know, last month it was Rakhi festival and we curated a Rakhi hamper for the Rakhi. So let's begin. So basically I started doing my work. I designed a card, and then since I had to make a lot of them, so I made a line of production. So for that, first thing was to cut the base paper. So I cut this base paper in the desired size, and then the second part was stenciling. So the stencil which I used over here is a handmade stencil, and long back I had shared a video on how to make stencil using paper at home. So I will link that video in the I button on the top and you can check this video. So using the same stencil, I am here doing the ink blending. So to make the card base, I used 3 shades of yellow. I mean basically 2 shades of yellow and 1 shade of orange. So they are from the same family, right? So the inks which I used over here are Tubby Craft inks, and these are dye based ink, and the blending brushes I purchased were from Amazon. I will share the link in the description to buy these products. So for every color I used a different brush, and here what I am doing is initially I used the lightest color, that is lemon color, then second I used this mustard color, and third I used orange color, and I blended the colors with each other properly. Like whenever we are switching the color, at that point I am blending the colors. So now as you can see, I am done with the 2 color, and now I am going to use the third color. So this is how the stenciling is done, and you can make the base in any colors you want, like in the shades of green, in the shades of pinks, in the shades of purples, or a mix of the color, maybe rainbow colors you can use. So this is how the base is looking like. So now I have to create 25 such bases. So I am repeating the process, and the video is quite fast over here because I cannot show you the whole process in the slow motion. It will get very boring. So here is a time lapse of that video. So as you can see over here, I have created a lot of bases over here with similar blending, because the color of the card was same for all the hampers. Now on the card I had pasted a quilling flower and the scroll. So now we are going to create those. So to make the flower, what I have done over here is I have taken cream and pink color and half of strip of each of them to make one petal, and using the quilling tool I am going to create the flower. So basically you are getting a tutorial on how to make a quilling flower as well in this video. So after making a tight coil, I am losing the coil and then making a teardrop shape out of it. So similarly I created 6 to 7 or maybe 8 petals to make one flower. So you can use different shades of pinks, like to make different flowers, or you can use same shade of pink. I have used different shades of pink because I had few colors in pink and none of them were sufficient to make all the flowers and scrolls, so the change in color is definitely there. So this automatic quilling tool from Quill On helped me a lot in creating this bulk order, because manually rolling the strip takes a lot of time. So yeah, this is a good purchase. I recently purchased it like a few months back only, and until before that I was using the manual needle only. Okay, so now the video is showing you a time lapse of how I created a lot of these petals. So basically, to create 25 cards and for one petal we need 6, so we need around 150 or 160 petals and 50 scrolls or something. So yeah, as you can see, these are my treasure of petals here. Now I am going to create a flower using 6 or 7 petals. So for that I have taken a plastic sheet, because I find it easy to remove the flower once it is ready if I paste them on a plastic sheet, and it helps in not spoiling the surface as well. So here I am pasting 6 or 7, whatever number of petals I find are perfect and there is no gap between the petals, and I am doing that. So similarly I created a lot of flowers. So if you want to learn different types of quilling flowers, there is a lot of videos in my on my channel on how to create different types of flowers. I even created a 2 video series on how to make husking flowers, and I had covered almost 7 or 8 kind of flowers in that video. Beside that I have few other videos on quilling projects as well, like you can create a whole project after watching those videos. So if you are interested in quilling, you can definitely watch those video, and if you need any guidance, I am here to help you. I take paid classes as well, so you can contact me if you want mentorship or workshops or a course if you want to learn paper quilling in detail. So as you can see, not all petals are of same size. They are of similar size but not exactly same, and that is okay, because in nature also no two petals are of same size and shape, right? So to give it a even realistic look, we can definitely have similar size of petals. So here you can see that some flowers are small, some are big, so this happens, and the shades of colors are also different in different flowers, as I already mentioned before. So making these flowers was a lot of fun. I created a lot of these cards and paper quilling rakhi. If you had noticed that in last 3-4 videos I have shared how I made 10 designs of quilling rakhis, so you can watch those as well and maybe use that videos and tutorials to make rakhi for yourself next year. So here all my flowers are ready. Now I am going to tell you how to make a scroll. So to make a scroll, I have taken 3 strips of pink color and 2 strips of cream color. So basically 5 or 6 strips you can take, and I generally prefer 5 strips. I started with the pink color, and then I took the cream color. I applied some glue on the tip of that, on the starting of that strip, and I pasted that strip just little below the pink strip. And similarly I am going to paste 4 more strips, 3 more strips in alternate manner, right? So pink cream and pink. And why I did this, kept this little gap, is because if you paste the strip like point to point, it will become thick, right? And it will not get inside the needle. So that's why I have given this gap, and now you can see that I will be able to easily insert my strip in the needle, and then I have to scroll it. So once you scroll it a bit, you have to make a loose coil out of it. Okay, and then pull the strips little so that all the strips are properly visible, the circles are visible, and then tear the strip at the desired length and paste it to make a scroll. So here I have teared the strips, and now I am applying the glue on the tip so that it is pasted together, and scroll is ready. So similarly I have created a lot of scrolls. 2 for 1 card were mandatory, not mandatory but required. Yeah. So yeah, in the similar way I am going to create more scrolls over here. So in the scrolls as well, I have used different shades of pinks and creams. So here is the time lapse of how I created the scrolls. Enjoy it. I find these super fast videos very enjoyable and interesting. So I hope you also find them interesting and not boring. If you are finding them boring, just let me know in the comments, so that from future I will not try to include them a lot. But here I wanted to show you my whole process of creating a bulk order, so I thought that it will be required to show you the whole process, so that you all get an idea how bulk orders are completed. Okay, now so I have my flowers ready, I have my base ready, I have my centers ready, these small circles which you are seeing in the orange color. Then I have my scrolls ready and my glue gun ready. So now I am taking each and every flower and using my palm I am giving them a 3D shape. Okay, so yeah, sometimes if petals are not stick properly, they get separated, and you can again paste them. And yeah, keep giving the flowers 3D shape, keep them aside after giving 3D shape. Regarding the center, I have used a golden yellowish color, and 1/4 of the strip, like approximately 10 centimeter sort of, or 15 centimeter sort of, and I have created a tight coil. to paste in the center of the flower once the flower is done. In the side, as you can already see, my glue gun is getting hot. So we are going to paste this flower using the glue gun. So here is a uh, precaution you have to take while using glue gun is that use it carefully and keep it away from the children's. Now here I applied the glue as you can see in the video, pasted it in the center, and then I am putting the yellow center in the center of the flower, and on the sides I am going to paste the scroll in the opposite side, so it gives a look of a Rakhi as well, right? So this is the idea behind this card, that the flower is not exactly a Rakhi, but it is giving the look of a Rakhi. So whenever we are using the glues, there are small thin threads of the glue are created, so you have to remove them after the glue is dried up. uh, Usually hot glue gun dry up very quickly, and then you can just pull those threads out, and keep repeating this process to make the card. So previously, like last year, I think I have shared this kind of 3D flower making in one of my older video, where I had created a whole project on happy birthday vintage kind of look with even more detailed flower and this flower as well. Like I used two kind of flowers in that project, so you can watch that video as well if you are interested in learning the quilling. So we are about to complete our cards, and I had few extra flowers left with me, I think. It was fun. It is always good to create few extra things when you are creating a bulk order. So here are my lovely cards. And now to give the finishing touch, I am going to paste these two sequences on each of the card. These sequences are from Dress My Craft, and you can purchase it from crafterscorner.in. I will give a direct link to purchase these sequences if you want in the description box. So giving like a card a final touch just using two sequences can enhance the look a lot, right? So here are the final look of the cards, and after that I pasted a small digital print of Happy Raksha Bandhan on the top of each of the card. So with this my cards were ready, and I am going to share with you one more product which made in my mini hampers as well in the Rakhi in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.